guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am back after a really long break. Okay, not a really, like a really long break for me. I feel like I've always been very consistent on my YouTube channel. I always try not to go away for a really long time, but Vlogmas this year really drained me. I feel like it was the first year where I was just so exhausted. I literally got like the flu or something right after I was super sick. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the year recap. And I wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and support this year, guys. I genuinely felt it the most this year. I could honestly say, which is weird because I feel like I've never said this about a year, but usually I'm like, oh yeah, new year, whatever. But I genuinely feel like 2019 was such a good year for me. I genuinely manifested so many good things, and I was just genuinely so proud of everything that I accomplished. I feel like I really worked my butt off this last year, and it really showed. You know, money isn't everything, but that was genuinely something that I was like trying to focus more on this last year to know my value, especially when it came to working with companies and being like, sorry, I'm gonna charge. And I honestly feel like I made a lot of money this year too. Not that money matters, it's just something that I wanted to accomplish, and I feel like I did, but I also worked a lot this year. So and I just feel like people value me way more for what I do, and I genuinely love my job, which is crazy to say. And I've been bullet journaling for about 2 years, I think now, which is insane. But I wanted to go through my bullet journal. Manifesting was so real this last year, and I accomplished so many good things that I would like write down and just like focus on, and like, you know, kind of when they say like, okay, yeah, dream your dreams, but like actually put them in action and make them work. I feel like I really did that this year. I just kind of want to go through the months. I'm also going on a really exciting trip somewhere that I've never been, and I've always wanted to go. 2 places specifically, but I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna be vlogging that. I haven't told you guys where it is, but it's just crazy because I like manifested it in my bullet journal, and like the fact that I'm now going, and even something I did do this last year that I manifested and I went to. I made one of the first few pages of my bullet journal like countries that I wanted to travel to, and then in the back I did cities that I wanted to travel to. And obviously I went to Hawaii this year, which was insane at the end of July. It's just crazy how much I manifested to go to Hawaii, and I ended up going. I am going to 2 countries that I've always wanted to visit. I am so excited to go to these countries. I've never been. I'm also very nervous. I will be vlogging the whole thing. Pictures, make sure to follow me on Instagram. New year, new me. And then in the very corner I wrote JK, same me. I just want to say that manifesting and putting things into action is so real, and I just feel like this last year I really learned how to like love myself and be very positive and just like put out what I want in this world. Whether that meant cutting off like toxic people or anything like that, it's just, I felt like I genuinely made things more positive around me, and I really got everything I wanted. That sounds crazy. I mean, obviously I'm not wanting like the whole entire world, but just like little things. I'm like, how is this happening? And I don't know, just giving makes you get so much more back. Not that you should be giving for that, but it's just insane. So I wanted to do a little recap. January, like the year had just ended, and I never do anything in January. I feel like it's very like dying down. The most important thing to me in January is my mom's birthday. I also noticed that there's some videos that I never made. Okay, cool. I did some 2019 goals, so let's see what they were. I wanted to be closer to God this year, and I genuinely feel like this connection to God. I never like talking about religious things on my YouTube channel. I just feel like I think we live in a world where anybody can believe in anything, and that's what's so beautiful about it. But I did want to add that in because it's something that I felt that I did connect so much to God. I mean, I go to church all the time. I've always done that, but I just feel like I genuinely found this connection so much stronger to God. The next one was don't sweat the small stuff. I really didn't sweat the small stuff. I would let little things go that would probably bother me before, and I'm just like, you know what, it's not that important. Why am I giving it attention? Travel more. I did travel a lot. That I wanted this to be the year of making money and just being able to value myself, because I felt like I would let companies send me everything, which I'm still so grateful for PR and things like that. But I love when companies don't force you to post something when they want to do something like that. I'm like, no, you have to pay me, which was hard because I got a lot of no's, but then I got a lot of yeses, and this was like the financial year that I made so much money. I feel like this was the year I could actually call this my job. You know, I had to learn to put my foot down and say no to things and just not be taken advantage of. I also said how I wanted my photography business to grow a little more, which it also did a lot. I would write down all the cool collabs that I did with brands. So like some of the brands that I worked with at the beginning of the year were like Wallaby, the Aussie yogurt brand, Charlotte Russe, even though we don't know what happened to them, Laneige, some fitness brand, Grand Lashes. Shein was such a big thing this last year, even though I worked with them at the beginning of the year before. I just feel like Shein helped me be more confident this year and just like experiment with so many different clothing. And I don't know, I feel like I really grew into loving fashion. I've always loved fashion since I was very little. I just never thought I could be that girl who like could go out there and model and things like that. And now it's definitely part of my job. Like I'm getting to model like super cool clothing, and it's just, amazing. Like literally, like I look in my closet every day and it just puts a smile on my face that I'm like, it doesn't look like I'm going to a funeral every day. Literally, I was packing for this trip because I feel like where I'm going, I just want to be like a little more classy, and I wanted to put those like blacks and grays and whites into it, and I'm like, I have none of that. Like I had to go buy clothes for it. Definitely Shein sent so much clothing, so thank you to them. And I love how I added this, which it just said don't look back, because I mean I'm looking back right now, but I put some mini goals, which I feel like mini goals are just like the best thing to do because they're everyday things. It's not something that's going to take super long to do, but I just wanted to be able to smile more. And this is something crazy. I have never had smile lines in my life because I feel like I always had like a resting bitch face, but like I literally have smile lines and they bug the crap out of me. They're indented. I smile all the time now. And I just feel like it's so good. And I also said compliment strangers, which is something that I've done so much. And I, like I said, kind of thing, like when you put out, you will receive. I receive compliments all the time, and it's not to be like, I'm so cool, I get compliments. Like, no, but it's because I put that out into the universe, I'm receiving it back. Like anybody that I see, anything that I love of them, I'll be like, oh my god, like it doesn't take 2 seconds to talk to a stranger being like, I like that jacket that you're wearing. Like you don't know how much that can make somebody's day. And I feel like I really strive to do that this year, and I'm someone who's very to myself and I would never talk to anybody, so I loved that I did that. I also became kinder to myself, which was one of the goals that I had on here. I was like, be kind to myself and be kind in general, but I just feel like I would never be kind to myself. I could be kind to everyone and their mom, even the person who probably did the worst thing to me, but it was just hard to be kind to myself. And I feel like this last year I did that a lot. I love my little February layout. I like May's little layout. It was really cute. May was one of the coolest months for me. I got to work with my favorite makeup brand, and they put me on their PR list, which is just insane to think about, that I got to work with ColourPop. I'm getting to work with ColourPop. I love ColourPop. If any brand is full in my makeup collection from my own money, it is ColourPop. It's my favorite makeup brand, and they reached out to me this last year and wanted to work with me, which is insane. Like I literally cried when I got their email. I've just also learned to keep things to myself, not to be selfish about it, but I feel like if you put things out into the universe and just like, I mean, like you should put things out to the universe, but when you put things out there before they're set in stone, things could fall out. So I definitely would keep things to yourself too. I know some people in my life may have gotten like butthurt or upset that I didn't tell them about me being on PR list and things like that, but I'm not one to brag. So I'm not gonna like, guess who sent me this? Guess I got this. Like, it's just not me. I just don't like bragging because I wouldn't want somebody to come to me like that, you know? But I got to join, obviously, ColourPop's PR list, CoverGirl, Buxom, and Awake Skin that month. I did some cool little Bible verses. I believed in the Marie Kondo method about cleaning. I feel like she was a very big thing this last year. I just feel like Marie Kondo was a big part of this year, and everybody needed to learn to do all these tidying up things. I feel like June was a hard month because things went bad and things went good. I did a lot of brand deals, but this is just one that I want to talk about. I worked with Gillette Venus, which was so empowering and awesome to work with them. I've used their razors my whole entire life, I feel like, even when I wasn't allowed to shave my legs when I was very little. So that was just something from my childhood that I was like, wow, there's a couple of things in here that I'm just like, that is insane. Style Hall shut down, so here we are months later and I'm still not getting any AdSense from YouTube, but I'm just not letting it sweat because I'm making money other places and I don't do YouTube for money. So it's like any money that I would ever make off YouTube, I would just put it into giveaways and things like that for you guys. So we don't need those coins right now. We'll figure it out someday. Yeah, that was just Style Hall being over and some things that I wanted to manifest. So I put smile to strangers, wake up early. I am still not doing so great at that one. Compliment people, speak up / talk to strangers, work more, pray more. I manifested some things, which is crazy because I just noticed that it's something else that I manifested too. Oh my god, that is insane. Okay, these are just unnecessary things that I wanted to manifest. You know, I had my regular manifesting things that I wanted, but I'll show you guys this page if you guys could see it. I literally got everything in here except for one of the bags, which is insane. Also, not an artist here, that I literally got everything that I wanted to manifest, which was just a dumb things that don't really matter. It's so cool. I totally forgot that I had added these shoes. And they're already dirty, so that's fine. I just got them, but it's literally insane, and I have this stupid smile on my face right now, but I just didn't realize the things that I had put in here. When you're manifesting, I don't want you guys to just go draw a picture and put it under your bed and think it's just gonna magically appear. Like, these things didn't magically just appear because I wanted them. Like, I genuinely worked hard for them. Obviously the shoes were given to me, but it's just, I worked hard for the camera, I worked hard to work and get money, and I worked hard to get that bag. I went to the JoJo Siwa concert with Malia. I put my little I put my tags for my bag on here because I did photo shoots. I always love writing down my photo shoots and just my ideas. I wrote down the biggest brand deal that I did this last year. I'm not obviously going to say like how much I made or anything like that, but I got to work with the NARS and they sent me this huge, I think you guys could see her back there. They sent me that huge lipstick. October came along and I had my bills to pay. A podcast that I was listening to. I wrote 25 things that I learned at 25 since I was turning 26. I don't know if people usually say 26, but then I feel like these are my 26s, so I haven't learned much before that. So I just wrote 25 things that I learned at 25. I'll share some of these with you guys. One, parents are just humans. I feel like you really turn into adult when you finally realize that your parents are just humans. We put so much pressure on parents. I don't think I put too much pressure on my parents, but I just feel like in general, parents are just humans trying to figure it out too. You know, they're not invincible not to talk crap about things that I don't like, just to not like them. Small stuff isn't worth it. Don't be a hoarder, but don't trash it all, because I have the tendency to be like not really a hoarder. That's not really one of my traits, but I'll throw things away that I probably shouldn't throw away, that I should have more of a value to. Trust the next chapter because you are the author. We went to go watch Frozen. I did not put anything in November. Then December came along and I literally wrote like 2 things in here. I was just like, Vlogmas took over this month. Then I got the Vlogmas flu. And the very last page, I wrote the biggest, coolest thing ever was that I got to join the PR list to the makeup brand that started it all. I got to be on Urban Decay's PR list, which is just insane. They are basically what started it all. Like, I literally remember saving up 50 bucks for like their first palettes, like their naked palettes, which is insane. Like, I literally saved up all my coins for that palette. I mean, as I edited this out, I feel like I'm not gonna add everything that I said in here just so it's not super long, but at the end of the day, I'm just so grateful for you guys, and I promise that I'm gonna work hard and I'm gonna keep going with this, and I'm gonna have a lot of giveaways. I know you guys love those, and like I said, I can't be selfish with the things that I have. I love sharing with you guys things. I just feel like I do get a lot of makeup for me. I know a lot of people love having their collections and owning every little thing, but I love sharing things that I get with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this little recap. Like I said, I'm so grateful for this last year, and I know 2020 is gonna be amazing. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok. Yes, I said TikTok first. I'm so proud of myself over there. At the beginning, it was kind of more of a joke, and now I'm just having so much fun, so you guys can follow me on there. On Instagram to be updated on my new trip that's happening soon. I am so excited for this trip. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you pretty faces in the next one. Don't forget to put your dreams in actions and make them come true. Bye, pretty faces.